3 Rambam teachings every woman should know to live with more balance, purpose, and vitality. In today's video, you're gonna learn 3 powerful teachings from the Rambam, also known as Maimonides, that will support your wellness and health journey. What if I told you that 800 years ago, a Jewish sage shared wisdom that could transform your health, mindset, and daily life today as a modern woman? If you're new here, my name is Remi. I'm a certified naturopath and a wellness educator and the founder of Jewish Healthy Living. I've been teaching these principles in seminars across the country and have seen how women that implement Rambam's teachings feel more empowered, feel more healthy, and more on purpose. So I remember in one of the calls that I had with my coaching group women, I was asking, when was the last time you treated your body like a holy vessel? Everyone on the call was quiet, as you can assume, because we've been taught to give, but not always to receive. What I'm about to share with you today is a short snippet from Rambam's wisdom. If you want to dive deeper and you like ancient wisdom, go ahead, grab my book, The Lost Wisdom of Rambam. You're gonna love it. So the Rambam believed that the path to serving God begins with caring for your body, because self-care is not a luxury. It's a holy, sacred thing. And the Rambam said, since maintaining a healthy and sound body is among the ways of God, one should avoid that which harms the body and adopt habits that strengthen it. The Rambam taught that physical health isn't a side topic. It's the foundation for serving your creator and fulfilling your purpose on this earth. This isn't just physical health. Rambam saw taking care of our health as a spiritual responsibility, because you can't serve others or fulfill your purpose if you're drained, if you're sick, if you're ignoring your own needs. So this is your reminder that rest is not a luxury. Rest is mandatory. Rest doesn't mean that you're lazy. Rest just means that you're recharging yourself and your body. The second point was that balance is the key to everything. Rambam was obsessed with the middle path. He said, always choose the golden mean, not too much, not too little. Extremes bring chaos. Balance brings order, brings moderation. So when you live in moderation, you actually give more to your bodies. Think about hustling versus setting boundaries. Think about the middle way of, if you're too angry, what will you get out of it? So remember that the middle way, the middle path, as Rambam said, is actually more beneficial for us and for our mental health and physical health. I remember a time when I was in the hustle mode. I worked myself to a burnout. I worked 12 hours a day the whole week. And then when the weekend came in, I was just so exhausted. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't communicate with anybody. And it cost me with my friendships and my health. So I realized that I need to choose a middle path. The third point was that the Rambam believed that our mindset and our thoughts are our first medicine. He believed that your mindset is your medicine. The Rambam understood that your mental world creates your outer world, and we can see it in spiritual teachings all over. So growth is not optional. Study, reflect, observe, see wisdom in everyday's life. And that's why it's essential to ground your thoughts with gratitude, with learning new things, with growing your mind. Because when your mind is elevated, your choices are elevated. You choose from a place of loving yourself. You choose your foods from loving yourself. You choose your rest from a standpoint of respecting your body, respecting your vessel. And if you're in a constant state of learning, growing, watering your mind, imagine what beautiful, it's just like a garden, because if you wouldn't water your garden, what kind of flowers will you have? You probably won't have flowers. So it's the same thing. You want to be constantly in a state of learning and watering your own mind to have healthier thoughts that will support your healthier lifestyle. And the final thing that I want you to remember is that how you show up for yourself is going to determine the way you're going to show up for others. So as women, because we tend to always give to everyone, we tend to always care for everyone, if we forget ourselves, if we don't give to ourselves, we'll be drained and we won't have anything else to give to everybody around us.